Welcome back to Canvas to Canvas. I am still your artist, Rob Schamberger, and this week I'm doing if you remember this, my rivalry series, haven't done one in a while, but of Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, and doing it all with watercolor. You saw at the beginning I put some masking fluid down, and then for the background, you notice the like motion that's going through it, almost like speed lines. That happened by accident. I'd had a completely different plan for the background, and I was using a flat brush, and one of my first brush strokes did that, and I'm like, wow, this is really cool. And it completely changed how I approached this painting. But I also used a warm and cool color palette. The warm part for Sami and Kevin's faces, as well as their fists, because this is wrestling, and building up layers around that. And you can see I started pulling up the masking fluid to get those white highlights in there. It helps a lot so that I know how to balance my colors properly, but I need to build up some certain layers before I do that. But now coming in with my darker tones on there, which to mix it up between the warm and the cool, I'm using a violet mix of red and blue for those deepest shadows, like on where it's the darkest on them, as well as like Kevin's tattoos and the like. And then I'm going to come through again with the flat brush over this in just a moment and carry that motion throughout the composition. I love it. There's a finished piece. Not bad.